Getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, left fielder.
And up next for Miami, Spencer Steer. Oh! Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Hey! Check swing, and he went 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short, Turner. Flips to second. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Andrew Vaughn now. That one ripped, but foul. Oh. Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, and that'll do it. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Inside, and that's ball 1. Whoa. Foul ball there. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Trey Turner at the plate. Lopez. 1 at second. Over to first, safe.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Now quick throw to first. Back to first, and he's safe.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ruiz ranging into the alley. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. And throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, Lopez. Over to first. And the inning is over. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Sal Stewart. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Ball outside.
Luzardo, a 6-foot lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Crawford should have this one, and there's 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar. Line drive to short and caught. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Ruiz settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Gets down, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Bryson Stott stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Stott checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. No score here in the second. Missed with a changeup. 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Realmuto runs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Realmuto stands at first with 1 out. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Nootbaar in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Sliced hard but foul. That one inside, and it's 1-1. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hey! No, that's low.
Misses outside. Ball 3. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Line drive. Marsh makes the grab on the run. And that is a big first out. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
For the Marlins.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score.
That's the ball.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to stop for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one in. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz settles under it. And there's one away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Fought off foul. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Trey Turner. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. The Phillies looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. 2 away now. And here comes Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. The Phils with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. That's a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. Here comes Bohm around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap.
In time to Vaughn. That's the inning. On to the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Ball one. Ball.
And a strike on the outside edge. Vaughn on at first, nobody out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nootbaar takes it in for the out, and there's one down. Now here is Lenin Sosa, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Strike. Woo.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. Stop to second, double play. What a clean killing. Bottom four, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Out towards right center field. Ruiz moving under it. And there's one down. Lars Nootbaar stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1.
Ball outside. Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hernandez takes it in for the out. 2 down. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. And that's in there for strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
There's a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. Now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez.
Oh.
The Marlins trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. Yuri Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins.
Oh.
Ruiz goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Lopez in the box now. Takes strike one. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2-1 down. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Now here is Andrew Vaughn. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back. Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball one to Bryce. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Ruiz makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Marlins, Sal Stewart.
Now pitching.
Chase Sugar gets the call from the pen.
55, Chase Sugar.
And that's in there at the knees. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Lenny and Sosa, the next up for the Marlins.
No, that's low.
Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Miguel Andujar digs in now. In the air, right field. Nootbaar on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. The 0-1.
No, that's off the plate.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. That gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A chance now to take the
Pitching change here. Cade Gibson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. March in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's out the corner.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Real Muto in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Phillies with the go-ahead run at 3rd here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In there, got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Stop. Up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. And fouled off.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, left field. Steer drifts towards it, and that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Yuri Ruiz will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Lars Nootbaar stands in for the Phillies. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adolis Garcia. He represents the go-ahead run. That one ripped. And foul ball. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And the batter now, Justin Crawford.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. And Kyle Orver will come up. On the mound now, Wandy Peralta.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So the go-ahead run, it's scoring position. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Trying to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Sosa slings to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Spencer Steer.
Ball. Ball.
That one outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And up next for Miami, Andrew Vaughn.
Ball.
Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. The 1-1. And he swings over the top there. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Sal Stewart, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Orion Kerkering taking over on the mound.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey.
Kerkering, 24 years old, and he was a 5th round pick in 2022.
Ball.
Up the middle. What a stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Vaughn. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swings through that one for strike one. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a but he made solid contact.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that will end the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Just missed.
That's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Out towards right center field. Garcia settles underneath it. And there's one away. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Marlins. Known for his late inning heroics.
Ball one.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball one. Strike on the outside corner. And 1-1. Just off the inside edge. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Stays alive. Three-two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Heriberto Hernandez. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. In the air, right side. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom nine, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Late swing, foul to the left. And ball one. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
Well, Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's outside. 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Popped up. Vaughn on the run. And there's 2 away. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Fairbanks trying to send this to extra innings. To the right side. And he's out on the tag. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed to extras. On to extra innings. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Just missed. That one in triple digits.
Nope, outside.
Outside. And the count is 3-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
First and second, no outs. Otto Lopez now at the plate. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
6 straight outside the strike zone. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Late swing fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Tags the runner for 1. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Go ahead run on base. Spencer Steer, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. The Fish with the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Goes down looking. And at the plate for Miami, Andrew Vaughn. Late swing, fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses with that one. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
High fly ball, right field. Garcia on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 10th. Kai Schwarber stands in for the. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Here's the tag, and he's out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third. Here's Harper now. Turner runs. Pitches low. No throw, safe at second. Two on, one out. Swing and a pop-up. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The Phils, the winning run at third. And we're in the last half of the 10th. The changeup missing. Ball two.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one hit to right. And that is the third out of the inning. Now we go to the 11th. Digging in, Sal Stewart. So a change being made out at second. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, Connor Norby. That one misses. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance, and it bangs off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lenny Sosa getting ready to hit. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's a ball and a strike. That one in triple digits. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We are in the 11th. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And it's a two-run lead in extra innings. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A well-deserved double on a great...
The left-hander on now, Jose Alvarado.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but if this...
Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they take a three-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That one found hard the other way. Alvarado in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball one.
battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. He's safe. It's 7-3.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the...
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run scores from second, and it's 8-3. And in its second with an RBI double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hand.
Now this is through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so it'll be nobody out with runners at the corners. Back to the top of the order. Otto Lopez will hit next. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 9-3. Spencer Steer, the next up for the Marlins. That one ripped, but foul. The big six spot already on the board this inning, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Jumps, but it's off his glove. So up next, Connor Norby. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jonathan Bolin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on, 1 out. Hammered on the line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Oh.
Hammered down the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. 1 run across.
That's 3 singles in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 12-3. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. In extras here, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. This to third, Stewart. Whips it across. 1 pitch and 1 out. This is Bryson Stott. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Man at second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Steer has a beat on it. 2 down. So now the Phillies down to their final out. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Lopez. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.